Well, thank you so much, Dante Sanders, for talking to us again. I know it's been a year since we talked last time, and you were going into your first season as a Saints cheerleader. It's so good to have you again on the show.
Thank you so much. It's good to be back. I'm so excited, and it's always good to be home. So
Yes.
This interview is a good excuse to come home.
A perfect excuse.
Perfect.
So let's jump right into it. We're getting ready to go, or you're getting ready to go into your second season as a cheerleader with the New Orleans Saints. It's got to be exciting. Let's talk about the excitement first.
It's really exciting. Obviously things will be different this year completely different from last year, but it's just exciting to be able to be a Saints again for a second season. No matter what that looks like, I'm just blessed to have the opportunity to go back again.
And speaking of this is your second season, I know in the first season there were some highs and some lows that you experienced. Let's talk about some of those.
Well, obviously there are always highs and lows with everything that you do, but I always focus on the highs, and that's something that this whole pandemic has taught me, to just focus on the positivity of things and appreciate what you do have in life versus what you don't. And so I think that any low that I may have experienced, the highs far outweighed any bad or low points. So
that's good.
Last season was jam-packed with just awesome opportunities, awesome experiences. It was kind of a learning curve. It's the opportunity of a lifetime, and there's a lot that comes with being an NFL cheerleader. So I had to learn a lot and adapt a lot, but I really did that pretty well, and I'm excited to take what I've learned from last season into my second season.
So when we look at the different season, I know we talked about the coronavirus being one of the main things that have affected the way you all do things, and we were talking a second ago about how you've had to do a lot of stuff virtually, like the training and the sign-ups and stuff. Let's take us into some of those moments.
Well, it affected our tryouts tremendously. That's when everything first hit. We were getting ready to have a regular tryout season and getting ready for our clinics and everything like that, and that's when the coronavirus kind of hit, and it just changed everything completely. We had kind of a long, drawn-out tryout process this season, just because our coaches and our staff were trying to figure out how to make everything work. And so, yeah, we had a lot of virtual stuff. If we did meet, it was in very small groups. They were really trying to work hard to figure out how we were going to make this happen, and they did ultimately.
And so with this being your second season, what made one thing that you could take away from your first season to use in your second season to help you navigate through difficult times, even good times? I don't want to just say difficult, but good times in your second season.
Definitely time management. It is a big part of being an NFL cheerleader. It's a part-time job, but it can require a lot of time and a lot of energy, and so you definitely want to have all of your calendar and you want to have everything planned out basically, so you can be able to execute the experience fully. So
that's good. And so my favorite part as we close this segment out, what part of you wants to give advice? What advice would you give to that person who wants to either be where you are or who's even looking up to you?
I would say just set goals for yourself, small and large. When you have goals in life, that is what's going to push you to work hard, and that's what's going to push you towards your dreams and achieve anything that you want to achieve. And also, I would say surround yourself with people who are going to encourage you and hold you accountable for those goals and dreams. That's what I did, and that's kind of what got me to where I am today, and I'm so thankful for anybody who was in my corner. The people of my hometown, Vicksburg,
yes.
They're always so supportive. I'm so excited to, be able to represent them again.
The River City.
Absolutely, River City.
So really quick, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
For joining us today to give us an update, and we get to hear from you and